Hey guys, Gus69 from Metal Permite Brazil, back at you with a regular video. My couple last videos were shorts. I have been experimenting a little bit with that. It's challenging. I also did a contest entry in 1 minute, and this video is also a contest entry, but I couldn't fit 10 albums in 1 minute, so this is gonna be a little longer, but I promise you won't be boring longer, okay? So this is a contest entry for Royce from the channel Royce in the House. I'm pretty new to his channel, but I watched some of his live streams. Actually, I saw his last reminder because the deadline is approaching. So if you wanna jump on this contest, I will leave the link for the original video in the description, so you can go there and check the deadline. I think he will be drawing on his birthday on May 6th, so but the deadline is before that. Check that out. And also the prizes, I think there is a money prize, and also some poster, Beatles related poster prize. But anyway, I don't do these videos because of the prize, but to support fellow members of the vinyl community. So and he is celebrating his 200th video on his channel, so congratulations for your birthday and also for this milestone. So we have to answer 3 questions showing 3 albums for each one, and then there is a bonus question that I'm gonna answer to. I changed a little bit the order of the questions because I want to do this in chronological order. I will start with the question where we have to show albums, 3 albums with our favorite keyboard player. So when it comes to keyboard players, I think 70s and progressive rock are the genre with the most important keyboard players in bands, and there is a common thing on the 3 albums that I'm gonna show, but I will tell you later. So the first keyboard player that I picked is Ken Hensley. I need my glasses to reference here. I don't wanna say nothing wrong. He is not anymore with us. He died in 2020, but he was a major part of Uriah Heep, and I decided to pick this live album. I think it was their first live album. I don't have on vinyl, of course. On vinyl is a double album. This CD has almost all the songs. It's missing only the medley with cover songs that they do. This is not here because it's a single CD. But I like very much Uriah Heep. I got to see them live 2 times. And Ken Hensley was a major part of this band. So, and he is very good, of course. My second pick is John Lord from Deep Purple. I tried to show this album live in London. I forgot to mention, but this album is from '73. but was released in the 80s, at least this copy that I have. This is from 74 recorded, but released in the 80s also. I think it's from 82. Here, John Lord. He's also not with us anymore. He died in 2012. So amazing, John Lord. I didn't like much keyboards on hard rock bands in the 80s when I started listening to and collecting music, but later on the 90s, and I became a huge fan of keyboards on rock bands and progressive rock bands. Of course, Deep Purple is not progressive, but John Lord is amazing keyboard player. This live album is Mark III, which is with David Coverdale, although my favorite formation is the Mark II with Ian Gillan, of course. And last, I'm gonna show a solo album, also a live album. Ricky Wakeman, who left Yes to and started releasing solo albums. This is a live one, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Very good stuff. I have two versions of this album, the gatefold one. This is a single, but anyway, amazing stuff by Ricky Wakeman. And the thing that I picked all live albums, and they were all recorded live in London. So that's the common thing about these three albums. For this question, Ricky Wakeman, John Lord, and Ken Hensley. Now the second question in this order. We have to show three soundtracks, and I decided to pick three soundtracks from the 80s. That's why I changed the order. Two of them, the music is by the same musician, composer. The albums are Chariots of Fire. Music from the original soundtrack by Vangelis, the Greek musician. Awesome, I love him. And I decided to pick Blade Runner, also by Vangelis. Orchestral adaptation of music composed for the motion picture by Vangelis. And the last one is by a French composer and conductor, Maurice Jarre. The album is the soundtrack for the Enemy Mine movie. I love Jean-Michel Jarre, and Maurice Jarre is the father of Jean-Michel Jarre. Great soundtrack. Three movies from the 80s. Blade Runner 82, Chariots of Fire 81, and Enemy Mine 85. So three soundtracks. The last question: show three albums that have a song on them over 10 minutes long. I don't know if you can hear, but we are listening to the Flower Kings with this amazing album, Unfold the Future. My picks for this question are all from the 2000s, and all CDs. This is a double studio album. And the first song, The Truth Will Set You Free, that we are listening now, has 30 minutes and 40 seconds. And the very last song of the album, Devil's Playground, has 21 minutes and 30 seconds. So two big songs, but there is a lot of songs here. I think over 2 hours of music here. And if you are not familiar with the Flower Kings, they are a progressive rock rock band from Sweden. They mix a lot of jazz elements, symphonic stuff, but awesome, a great band, Flower Kings. They have amazing keyboard player, Thomas Boding. I have a couple albums by him. This is kind of a super group. The singer Honey Stout. Amazing musicians. I don't have the names of the guys. Jonas Reingold. The drummer is amazing too. Anyway, the Flower Kings. By the way, those 3 albums that I'm gonna show with longer tracks are my top 3 longer tracks on my collection. So the number 3 is The Truth Will Set You Free with almost 31 minutes. Then in the second place, the title track of this album by Dream Theater, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. The title track, this is a double album, studio album, and the title track is all the second CD, but it's divided in 8 parts, but it has 42 minutes. Those are all the parts of the same song, the title track. And I also have this album live with orchestra, where they play that song live. Here on the disc 2, it's a triple disc, and the live version of this track has 41 minutes and 22 seconds. So a little they played a little faster, because this has 42 minutes. He live has 41 minutes. But anyway, Dream Theater, amazing band, progressive metal band, amazing musicians. The keyboard player here is awesome too, Jordan Rhodes. Amazing stuff. Dream Theater, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. And the final, my top 1 longer track on my collection. I bet no one can beat the length of this song. I'm talking about this album, Phantomas, Delirium Cordia. I'm gonna open the slipcase so you can have a glance of this. If you don't know, Phantomas is a kind of side project of Mike Patton from Faith No More. So it has Buzz Osborne on guitars, I think Trevor Dunn on bass, and Dave Lombardo from Slayer on drums. Let me show you some photos. This is a concept album, almost like a horror soundtrack, and it's also a concept album, weird one about a surgical procedure without anesthesia. So it has some gore images here. A lot of screams too. If you are not familiar with Fantomas, it's like an avant-garde metal project, pretty dope. And the title track, Delirium Cordia, has 74 minutes, and the album has only this song, so this is a huge song, over 1 hour. And you may think, how a band like this play a song that lengthy live? Well, I saw them live in Lisbon back when they released this album in 2004, and they did, I think, almost, because wasn't longer than 1 hour, but the most part, because there's a lot of sound effects and things like that, but the music part they played live and was awesome. Dave Lombardo had his kit, the drum kit, in the side to the public in the theater. Was amazing. So Fantomas, Delirium Cordia, I bet you can beat this lengthy 74 minutes for one song. So those are my picks for the 3 questions, and there is a bonus question, for like a bonus entry for the contest. If we show an album that comes with a poster inside, I decided to show a CD by this guy here from Argentina, country neighbor from Brazil. The name of his name is Sebastian Gava, and it's a solo album. And he kind of looks like Paul Stanley, right? Well, his voice is almost, if you hear his singing, it's like Paul Stanley from Argentina. And Bruce Kulick plays here in 3 tracks. It's a good album, hard rock, and comes in a slipcase here. Okay, Sebastian Gava, and comes with this poster. He said that we had to unfold the poster, so here goes the poster. Nothing here. Sebastian Gava, Paul Stanley cover. I actually have an album by a band that he was playing before going solo. The band name is Catherine. I didn't put the show, but anyway, here's my answer to the bonus question. So there you go. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Go over Royce in the house, check his stuff, and maybe you still have time to make an entry. I thought about the price. I think it's a $40 gift card plus a Beatles Chris Burns pencil drawing. So go check him, Royce, and I see you next time. Good luck everyone. Bye bye.